What's up, everybody? Kelly DTO again with my buddy Jesse.
What's going on?
Same old, same old. We got Dynamite here for you for last week's Dynamite. Well, this week I guess, but overall good show. A lot of stuff packed in 2 hours, so
Yep.
it's a treat for all of us. So the program starts with Moxley versus Yuji Nagata. I'm not familiar with New Japan and all that, so I don't know. Overall, I thought it was a great match. Very
Yeah.
physical. Nagata got some really good shots in there, like lethal kicks.
Yep.
The whole strong style. I'm feeling it. Match goes on for a little while. Moxley finishes off with a paradigm shift. Overall great. It shows a lot of respect at the end.
Yeah, I
That's
thought
pretty
that
cool.
was awesome. That both of them showed a lot of respect to each other at the end. That was pretty cool.
It was a hell of a fight.
Yep.
Moxley got beat up a little bit. So
yeah, busted up nose. I read a report that possibly broken
right?
bros, but didn't really look like it was broken to me. Just looked like he just got a little bit of a bloody nose.
Got Molly Walters for a second.
Yep.
So I thought that was a great way to start the show.
I think that's awesome that they're opening a show with a cross promotion like that, and AEW is just allowing stuff like that to happen, allowing Moxley to defend a title from a different company on that show. I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I can see. So I've seen on other podcasts and opinions of actual wrestlers, that they're not fond of that because a lot of times it makes the other promotions look weaker. But I thought Nagata looked great. He definitely held his own. He didn't look weak at all.
No, not at all.
So
no,
I think in some ways it actually helps certain promotions. But
yeah,
who am I?
Yeah.
So overall great match, great way to start the show.
I thought it was awesome.
So we go into Cody doing not an interview, but a promo. Middle of the ring, very patriotic and stuff. So, basically he's like, I'm no longer the American nightmare, but the American dream.
No, dude, don't. You already get so much for riding your dad's tailcoat. Now you're going to take your dad's nickname? Dude, just...
Especially for a match like that, that's not even
for a crappy match against a guy that's so green that a go-go. It's... God, no.
That should have waited.
Yeah, I wasn't a really big fan of this. I mean, it wasn't a horrible promo like a lot of people are saying, but it wasn't great. It wasn't great. No. And this feud that he's got going, I liked it when it was against QT Marshall, but now he's going against these guys that are very green, and it's God, no, dude. It's... I don't know. I'm not that big of a fan of this.
They might as well have just kept the QT Marshall feud going, I feel because I was actually a big fan of the last match. I thought he definitely made QT look good. So I don't know why they ended it so fast. They should have just kept it going on a little bit longer. Because obviously the QT's I don't want to be in your shadow anymore. Basically, So I think maybe one more match would have kind of done its justice, but apparently they went a go-go instead.
That's the thing that I've noticed about AEW. I've always had a problem with WWE keeping the feuds too long, and I think AEW is the opposite. I think they don't extend their feuds enough. A lot of their feuds is just one match and then it's over. Cody was just in a feud with Pentagon Jr. They had one match, and that's it. And same with his feud against God, what's his name? The guy who's in Pinnacle now.
Spears.
Yeah, but the leader MJF.
Oh, MJF. Oh yeah.
They had one little match and that was it. I get you guys want to keep building everybody up, but you got to have a little bit longer feud than one match. Don't be like WWE and drag it out for 5 pay-per-views, but at least couple matches, you know, just
Yeah.
you're going to get beat one time and you go, okay, I'm done. I'm going to go move on to a different guy.
Yeah, so I think they should have done like 2 matches with QT maybe on Dynamite,
Yes. Yes.
and then finish with like a cage match on Double or Nothing or something like that, or
Yep.
even a smaller pay per view would have been fine too. But
Yep.
you know, I mean, I guess it's because they're trying to pick up their the group, a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can see that too, but it just still doesn't make sense to me.
No.
Yeah, so not a great promo, but at least it's a little bit of filler for the show.
Yeah.
And then we got a great match, Young Bucks versus SCU.
Yeah. This was a great match.
Yeah, Daniels gets bloodied up pretty good, leaking pretty well. Yeah,
yeah. It looked like he got busted open the hard way too, man.
Yeah, he was leaking pretty hard.
Yeah.
I love that. Matt. I think it was Matt Jackson was like, I'm sorry, I love you. He gives him
yeah. I liked how he did the Macho Man thing too before that with the finger. Yeah, they're great heels, man.
Yeah, I think somebody was complaining about that last time, and I was like, really? I don't know.
What's that about them being heels?
Yeah, they're just saying that they weren't very good heels. So
I think there's a hell of a lot better as heels than they are as faces, dude.
Yeah, I am enjoying it. I like him as
yeah.
And besides, the Elite wasn't doing much anyway, so
no. My only complaint about the Elite is the addition of the Good Brothers and them not having a problem with the Young Bucks saying that they're the best tag team. Like, you guys are a tag team. Why are you okay with the Young Bucks saying they're the best tag team in the world when you're also a tag team? Like, shouldn't you have a problem with that? Like,
so are they still Impact? Are they still the tag team Impact champions?
No, they lost to what's their name?
That's why.
Finjuice, which is
so Finley's son and somebody else.
Yeah, Finley's son and Juice Robinson.
Okay.
Who used to wrestle in NXT. He was the guy with the braids, with the dreads.
I don't recall.
I forget what his name was. Yeah, he didn't wrestle that much, but he's turned it around ever since. They're both from New Japan, so New Japan's been sending guys over to Impact, and they just beat the Good Brothers for the titles. Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
I don't watch Impact, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. I just read about it.
You just saw it, yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, overall, I thought it was a great match. They lost. The SCU lost.
Yeah.
And now they're supposedly no longer tag team partners.
Yeah.
Which is weird because like they're both still going to be signed for a while, and I don't really see them having a good singles run.
Nor do I.
So maybe they'll feud together. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe. My only complaint about this match isn't even really about the match. It's about the ending. I didn't like how quickly they cut away from the ring. You made this huge deal about SCU breaking up, and you don't even see them, hug and say goodbye to the crowd and everything. You just cut to the back.
Yeah.
Like, I think as legends as they are, you should have given them a little bit more respect and kept the camera on them for a little longer. Especially when all you saw was Moxley and Kingston trash a room.
Like, I forgot about that. That was kind of weird.
Yeah. But I mean, other than that, I mean, the match was fantastic. The match was great, dude.
Oh yeah, I was totally sold on it. So
yeah.
I thought it was great. So we transition into after the the back room getting destroyed. We go into Pac versus Orange Cassidy for the #1 contendership. I was entertained. I don't think I have anything bad to say about it. It started off great. Orange Cassidy does the beach break right off the bat on top of the glasses. Basically, that was really cool.
Yeah.
And then he does those those hands-free suicide dives.
Suicide dives, yeah.
Yeah, tope suicida.
Yeah, and I loved when Pac started taking over and he had him in the ring. He went on top rope to hit his what's his finishing move?
Black Arrow. Black Arrow.
Yeah, the Black Arrow, and then Orange Cassidy just rolled to the other side.
Yeah,
So
I
he
love
goes
it.
to the other side, and then Orange Cassidy just rolls under the rope and does a little pose. Man, that was that was awesome, man.
I love Orange Cassidy's like laziness. Like
Yeah, little thumbs up. Yeah,
yeah. I remember like the first time I saw him wrestle on AEW. I mean, I've seen him wrestle like in the independence scene, but
yeah.
like when the first time he ever did a splash, like he like lazily like just kind of like falls. I thought that was hilarious.
Oh man,
I love his style. Like
yeah,
he's he's not a great wrestler, like, but he has some cool moves in his repertoire. But
yeah.
um,
It just sucks that he got injured and this match didn't go on as much as it could have.
well, they're gonna do the triple threat, right? At, Double or
Yeah.
So,
But I wonder, was that ending? Was that the original ending before he got injured, or was that like an improv ending?
I didn't even know he got injured.
Yeah. Well, if you look at the Pac gave him that super kick, and then he
Okay.
picked him up for that power bomb. And when he hit that power bomb, he hit him on the head. That's why he kept
Oh,
staying
probably
down.
a
Yeah,
concussion.
he got knocked out there, and
Okay.
so I don't know if that ending was supposed to be the ending, or maybe Paige was supposed to hit both of them with the title and set up the triple threat. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it was a good match up until that injury. Unfortunately, I think the match would have gone on a little bit longer. It had a little bit more to it if he
A little
didn't
more
get
juice. Yeah.
if he didn't get injured. But I mean, it was going to be a typical Pac Orange Cassidy match. It was going to be a great match. I mean, it was a great match.
Yeah. So I'm assuming because of the double count out or the double 10 count, right? Isn't that what happened?
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be booked, for the triple threat match, and then I'm sure Omega's going to keep the title. So,
Yeah.
But it's just the third factor of like making the match maybe a little bit longer, a little more exciting.
Yeah.
Although Pac versus Omega would have been incredible anyway.
Yeah, it would have. Yeah, it would have.
So
that would have been a great match.
But you have that third,
Yeah,
there, so.
I kind of knew Cassidy wasn't going to win it just himself. I knew it was going to be either Pac versus Omega, or somehow both of these guys would get into a triple threat.
Yeah.
Just because I don't think Orange Cassidy is up there enough to have a main event just him and Omega.
Yeah. He's over, but he's not like that over. Like
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing him get a TNT run.
I'm
all honesty,
I'd totally be sold on that too.
Yeah.
But so now I guess we're gonna have that triple threat match.
It's gonna be a good match though. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. Then we got the whole like Pinnacle celebration.
Yep.
Followed by the beer truck.
Yeah. Wasn't
it was cool in the 90s.
Yeah, it was cool when Stone Cold did it. It was funny when Kurt Angle did it with the milk bath.
Yeah.
And then he double chugged the 2 milk cartons. That was
Classic.
Hilarious. This one, I felt like it missed the mark. It wasn't quite there. They try to make it like, oh, Jericho's not here, but when they're driving up, you can see Jericho peeking through the back of the car. Like, yeah, he's right there. What are you talking about? Jericho's not here. He's right there, man.
Yeah, AEW are like, I like AEW because they're the alternative like to WWE.
The wrestling is great. The wrestling is good,
but they're booking they're like their segments. Could be a hit a lot or a miss a lot. So
there's their camera work that needs improvement.
Their production's a little off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it looked like Sammy had a really hard time like spraying him too. Like you can see him.
Yeah, he's missing it, going too high and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I wish they would have done something more creative. Maybe like maybe something falling from the ceiling or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that's hard because it's an open arena, right? So.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like something could have been better, but it is what it is. So,
what do you think about the Stampede match that they're gonna have? When's that pay-per-view?
Double or Nothing.
Yeah, that's coming up, isn't it?
Like a month, right? Something like that.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be fun.
Do you
Um,
think Jericho's going to be in it? Because supposedly
he's
he
injured, right?
legit, yeah,
Hurt
legit
his arm or something
either.
like that.
Yeah, I've heard some people say dislocated his elbow, and I've heard other people say it's a broken elbow.
Hmm.
So I mean, and I think he's not supposed to be ready to wrestle for like a month or something like that. So is somebody else going to take his place, or
Yeah, that's
how's that going to
possible.
work?
They could either bring somebody in, or maybe he'll heal up just in time to come in, maybe with a cast still. I don't
Yeah,
know.
because also Double or Nothing is supposed to be May 30th.
Oh well, yeah, he's definitely not going to be. So
Yeah,
he'll probably get replaced by somebody.
yeah.
I
Be
wonder.
interesting to see who they get for that.
So if anything, next week on Dynamite, they'll probably have like an announcement, like, oh, they'll probably have a whole segment of his handpicked, predecessor for
Replacement,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. But I'm pretty sold on that. I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I think that should be a good ending to the to this feud. You
Yeah.
think they're gonna break up or
Um, it'd be weird if they did. Um,
yeah.
I feel like they're both still pretty strong as far as like factions go.
Yeah.
And especially it would be dumb for Pinnacle to lose right away because they're a new faction. Um, but
But they did win the first war. So
true. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense if you know Jericho's team lost, the Inner Circle lost.
Inner
Uh,
Circle, yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell because I mean, like Sammy would have a really good run by himself. I think. Um,
Yeah.
I think they would probably give him a really good run for the TNT at first. You know.
Yep.
Um, and then
Brown and Proud would be a great tag team.
yeah, for sure. I love them. I think they're great.
Yeah.
Especially as heels too.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they're wonderful heels. Who else? Jericho's
Jericho.
always gonna do his thing. I mean,
Yeah.
he could just
The
pop in
only
and out.
the only one that I think would be kind of floating around is
Hager.
yeah, I was about to call him Swagger. Yeah. Hager.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not really sold on Hager.
No, I never have either.
Ever since like I
He's
saw him getting beat up on the UFC fight or whatever, like
yeah,
or
yeah.
his mouth guard gets knocked out of his mouth. I mean, come on, dude. Like that
Yeah,
doesn't make you
yeah.
look good at all. So
No, no,
I'm
yeah.
not really I'm not really sold on him. So
Yeah, I never was. I've never been sold on him.
yeah, I mean he's a big dude. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah, he's a decent muscle, I guess, bodyguard type
yeah,
wrestler,
but
but as a
he'll definitely float around in the scene.
yeah,
He needs to be in that group.
definitely.
Um, yeah, yeah, I hope the Inner Circle will win actually, because I don't want to see them
Yeah,
break up.
same.
But I do want to see like, you know, I want to see them tag teaming for the belts.
Yeah.
That would be great. I think. But there's a lot of good tag teams on there though. So
Dude, the
it would be
Lucha Bros,
yeah
they need a run too, man.
yeah they're incredible. Like every time I see them, I'm just like, wow, they need to be champions.
Yeah.
Easily. Especially Ray Phoenix, dude. He's probably one of the
Yeah.
best on the
Oh,
roster. So I don't know. We'll see. So we go into was it an interview?
uh
Britt Baker versus So
yeah.
she's talking about Hikaru Shida. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'm sold on this. Like I like Britt Baker. She's getting better each time. Like I feel like she's improving like her mic skills over time.
Yeah. Yeah, our mic skills are pretty
She's a
good.
good wrestler. Hikaru Shida's a good wrestler, but she has no mic skills because she doesn't really speak English.
Yeah.
At least I don't think she does. So I don't know. I mean, it's going to be a good match. Don't get me wrong, but they might as well just drop the title to Britt Baker since she's domestic anyway.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure Hikaru Shida probably wants to go back overseas or whatever. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
she's happy there. I don't know.
I think it's
But
weird that she's getting a title match after a loss. Because I mean, she lost to Thunder Rosa, and she hasn't had a
yeah,
match since then. And I know it was an unsanctioned match, but you still got kicked.
Yeah, she got beat up.
Unsanctioned or not, man, you got whooped.
Yeah, she got beat up pretty bad. I didn't
And
even
you,
bother to. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
you haven't even wrestled since then.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't think,
that's
right?
her. That's their top. Homegrown or basically homegrown.
Yeah,
Lady in the company. So
yeah,
because they've been pushing her for a long time now. So
yeah. They have.
of course they want her in the main event as far as the women's title goes. So I guess that does make sense, but yeah, you're right about the losing to Thunder Rosa. She got demolished. I mean, it was a good fight. Don't get me
Oh
wrong.
yeah,
But
yeah. It was a great
but she
match.
still lost unsanctionally. But yeah, I'm not too sold on the match though. I don't know. So next we have Thunder Rosa versus Jasmine Allure. Obviously a squash match. Don't even. I guess it was a filler match. Like they didn't really have to go out there.
No,
My
I think it
my
was just to make Thunder Rosa look even better than she already has looked.
yeah. My problem with like the women's division is like I guess it's the same with like everybody else. Is like they're not building up the women's. I don't know. They have some great women in the women's division, but they do matches like this where like they're just squashing it against
Yeah,
like
they
that.
have
That
too
should be
many
on.
squatches.
That should be on like the YouTube channels, like or
Yeah,
whatever. So
yep,
like
I agree.
they need to build them up to get better, so then they can have better matches on Dynamite. As far as the women division goes. But that's my opinion. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a
I
booker,
agree.
so
I agree. I
yeah.
agree. Too many squash matches for the women's division in on Dynamite. You
Yeah,
need
it
to
was
let.
it was weird, and especially
Yeah,
Thunder. Is Thunder Rosa even like signed to AEW, or is she still like in a
I think she's still NWA because I know
right?
she's
She's going to both.
still competing on their TV show in NWA, and I know she's still going after the NWA title, even though she's not the next in line for the shot. I think somebody else is getting a title shot next week. I forget who it is, but there's going to
Yeah,
be the NWA Women's Champion is going to be defending it next week or this week actually against somebody else besides Thunder Rosa. But
yeah.
I wouldn't
So
mind seeing Thunder Rosa pick up both those women titles and have a little kind of
should be the female Omega, right? Basically.
Omega. Yeah,
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 I like that idea.
yeah,
I think that would be great. Thunder Rosa is awesome. I mean,
yeah, dude. She's
I remember
probably
when I
one of my
first.
favorite.
Yeah, I remember when I first saw her. I was like, yeah, okay, like the face paint and everything. I was like, okay, cool. And then over time, I seen her matches, and I'm like, yeah, she's dope.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I
Yes,
was like,
she is.
she's dope. Yeah, she's definitely one of the best. Also, besides
Yeah,
the WWE roster.
yeah,
So
she's definitely one of the best outside of the WWE right now, in my opinion.
for sure, yeah, even as far as like AEW goes, she's the best one in the promotion.
Yeah,
Even if she's not really signed to them, but she's exposed to AEW a lot. So
yeah,
Um, so next we got the main event TNT belt, Darby versus Miro. I love this. I thought Miro came out strong as a heel. He beat the crap out of him for like
finally.
yeah for like more than half the match. He just destroys him. He had some really cool outside some moves. He did that German suplex on the outside. Like man, but then later on Darby comes back. He does that like that missile suicide dive, which I love.
Yeah,
Um, it looks gnarly. Yeah, I mean, this was a whole, smash match. Like Miro looked incredible in this match.
yeah, dude.
Um,
He's finally got booked the way he always should have been booked as a
yeah,
monster, dude.
yeah,
The dude is a beast.
yeah, he came
The
in
only
strong,
thing he
man.
needs, yeah, the only thing he needs to drop in AEW is that nickname, the best
Yeah,
man. You're no longer with the dude. Drop the
yeah,
best man. That's a horrible nickname for you. Get something
yeah,
else or just go by Miro. But other
exactly.
than that, I mean, the dude's a beast. The dude, God, man, this is the run he should have had in WWE, man.
What I think is weird about the TNT belt is like, so remember back in WCW, they had the television title.
Yeah, the TV
Like,
title,
so
yeah.
this is just the TV title, but like it's like presented in a way to where it's like the U.S. title or the Intercontinental title. Like
Yeah.
that's how I feel about it. It's just weird that like they only have that belt, the world title, and then tag team. Like I
And
feel
the
like there's
women's,
something,
yeah.
and the women's, yeah. I feel like there's still something missing, but
The
I don't know.
trios title. That's what they're
Yeah,
missing. They are
dude. Like
missing a trios title. Do you
once,
have enough groups for a trios title?
yeah, but I think once everything opens back up for traveling, I think that's when they're really gonna push for it.
Well,
That's
they're going to start traveling here, aren't they? Didn't they announce that they're traveling to?
they're finally opening shows, yeah. So
Yeah,
I think now is the time to after Double or Nothing. I think now's the time to, or maybe they should have like planned this before. They should have like because Double or Nothing there's gonna be a live show, right? Or like a
I
live
think so.
audience.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
so
so. Yeah,
they should have built up this triple title like months ahead of time, and it's been
yeah,
like we're having a tournament,
dude.
see like oh man, Death Triangle against
That to me, that would have been the first group I would have put the title on right there.
yeah, feuding against
Those three
well
with the title. Ooh,
oh yeah
man,
for sure
those three are
Jurassic
beasts.
Express, and some other people like they would have been so good.
Yeah,
Although the little guy in Jurassic Express really not much of a
no,
danger, but
no.
at least
He
they
could
have
bump like
Luchasaurus.
a.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, he gets tossed around and stuff, but like I don't know. That still would have been a pretty fun match to see.
Yeah,
Um, oh man, see, they're missing out on that. They should have booked that ahead of time.
yeah,
They should have like done a tournament or something for like the top two contenders for the triple title. Like I don't know
yeah.
why
That
they
would have
didn't.
been sick. That would have been
That's
sick.
the problem with AEW is like they're just they're so new that like they're still trying to figure stuff out.
Yeah.
So like WWE is established, like they have like a million staff. Like
God, they have so many titles too.
well, they do have a lot of titles, yeah. But like AEW doesn't need that many titles, but I don't know. I feel like they need at least one more. So the triple title would have been fun to see. But at the
Yeah,
same time, it's like they already have a strong tag team division, though.
yeah. They have a
That's
really strong tag team
yeah.
division. That's the one
So
thing I really love about AEW, dude. Their tag team division is legit.
and their tag team matches are generally always like steal the show.
Yep.
I
Yep.
mean, they have the Young Bucks, and all them. So like, I don't know. It's so hard to tell what's like the right direction for them.
Yeah.
I'm not in the company. I don't have, I don't have any say,
Yeah.
but like it would have been nice to see like something new, leading up, especially for this year when everything's opening up, everybody's traveling again. These shows are starting to go live again. They should have like started with a bang, like come back strong.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I don't know what it is. But maybe later on this year we'll see more changes. But
Yeah.
I think AEW, like I said, they're still young. They're barely going on 2 years now. They still have a long road ahead of them. Hopefully, they'll increase their ratings to actually compete against WWE. I mean, yeah, they competed against NXT, but like, that's not saying a whole lot.
Yeah. No.
So like they're not up to par with Raw or SmackDown yet. So
No. Well, Raw maybe.
yeah, Raw's pretty bad.
Raw is pretty weak,
Yeah,
but yeah, SmackDown's pretty strong.
I've
Even
been
NXT, I really like NXT. I think NXT is better than Raw, and
yeah,
I think it's up there. I think it doesn't get the ratings and the love that SmackDown or AEW gets, just because it's technically considered a developmental.
yeah.
I think a lot of people hold that against them, but I mean, they have some good shows, man. Like the last NXT I watched, and it was good, dude.
I haven't watched NXT in a while, but when I used to watch it, I was like die hard like NXT. I was like, dude, this is
Yeah,
the show. This is what
yeah,
should. This is what SmackDown and Raw should have been doing,
yep,
for a while. But Vince's bookings Raw and SmackDown, so it's like, of course
yeah,
you're gonna get the Vince style of things.
yeah. I
But
mean,
I
lately
mean,
all I've been watching is NXT and AEW and a little bit of
yeah,
SmackDown. I barely even watch Raw now.
I yeah, I'm probably gonna stop watching Raw for a while. I mean, it's the
Yeah,
same stuff every week. Honestly,
yeah.
like it's not really much change.
No, no.
Overall, like I'm still happy with AEW.
Yeah,
I think they're
definitely.
they're still trying to figure stuff out. They're still pretty young. I mean, WWE's been around for how long? Like
Jesus.
forever.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
50 plus years before Vince Jr. So
Yeah, my dad remembers watching that
yeah, so
before
they've
me.
been they've been established for way too long. So of course they're gonna be
Yeah.
better production and everything.
Yeah, I mean that's the one thing that AEW is really far behind in WWE is the production. WWE's production is just fantastic. I mean,
Yeah,
they rarely ever have a bad camera angle on anything. It's yeah,
their graphics and everything are always on point.
yep,
I like
yep,
those like 3D images, like when the wrestlers come out.
yeah.
Like models of them or whatever, or
Or like
whatever.
when Roman Reigns came out yesterday with the big Roman standing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I love those. Like they're getting better every time. It's like
yeah,
I hope one
yeah. I
day,
agree.
and even if it's not Dynamite, even if it's not AEW, I hope another company like shoots up. But
Yep.
there's like a ton of other good independent shows too. So
Oh,
it's not
dude,
like it's
there's
like
wrestling
back
is.
it's at its best right now.
Yeah, I think so. A lot of people say it's not that strong anymore, but I think it is, dude. There's so many great independent promotions out there right now that are on TV or on YouTube that you could watch. I mean, what ROH and
Yeah.
NWA are on Fight TV, which is an app. You got MLW
It's
on
on Fight also.
YouTube.
What's
Oh,
on
that's
Fight
on
also?
Fight also.
I was
Oh
watching
shit.
them for a while on
Uh,
Fight. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I've been watching them on YouTube, and they just signed a TV deal with Vice TV.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
thought like I watched MLW for like a short time and I was like, damn, it's a good show. Like, there wasn't a whole lot that I was complaining about, but
yeah,
you
the
know,
world champion, dude. That dude's a beast. I forget his name. But I know he's part of the Aoki family. So I know he's related to Roman and all them.
oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a beast, dude. He's
The
pretty good.
Samoan
He's
Dynasty. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, what's funny is a quick note. I was recording at my friend's house the other night, my other podcast, and
Yeah.
her friend wanted to watch Haka, like so like during the rugby matches they would do like a Haka like thing, which is like the
Oh
Samoan
yeah.
like dance. So they would do that to intimidate the other teams, right? And it was like, so we watched like a bunch of like videos on different teams doing that, like even the females too. So then I showed them the Usos. I showed them the
Uh
Usos, like how they used to come out to that.
yeah.
That was like a really cool thing. But
Yeah, dude,
anyway,
that I think that's pretty a cool little thing that Samoans do. That pretty intimidating before rugby
oh,
matches, shit like that.
dude,
Yeah.
yeah, the whole team's like going nuts. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I love it. I love it.
They
I think
did
it's
that
great.
in I don't know if you watched Shaw and Hobbs or Hobbs and Shaw, the
No,
Fast
I
and Furious,
haven't,
the
but he's on
Rock.
that, right?
Yeah, the Rock's on that, and so is
Reigns,
Roman
right?
Reigns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And before
Uh,
the last little battle, they did a little one too. That was pretty
that's
sick.
that's
Yeah.
pretty tight. Yeah. So overall, Dynamite was pretty good, except for like a couple little things. But
Yeah,
you
I
know,
don't think we even say Darby lost the title.
oh no, I don't think so. Yeah.
No,
So
yeah,
what?
yeah,
Yeah, he got
yeah.
demolished.
Darby lost.
He put up a he put up a
Got
good
a little
fight.
sidetracked.
Yeah, he put up a pretty good fight though. He did like 3 stunners on him.
Yeah,
Those like
dude.
those overhead stunner things that he does. Those are
Yeah,
cool. I really like those.
I
Um,
thought it was awesome how Miro caught him twice doing the coffin drop.
oh yeah, and then he like throws him
Dude.
in, dude, when he threw him into the
Yeah.
barricade like towards the end too. I was like, ooh.
Oh,
Or
that's the
when he
one thing
slams
about
him,
Darby, dude. Darby knows how to take a bump, dude. He
yeah,
knows how
but
to take a beating.
yeah, it's great and all, but like, how long is he gonna be able to do that for?
Yeah.
Because when he
Yeah.
when he was doing the sleeper to Miro and then Miro slams him into the barricade, I was like, ooh, like
Yeah.
that's gonna hurt for a while.
Yep.
I like Darby's like no care attitude, but I mean, come on, you only have so many tickets you can punch.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Like that's why wrestlers like Jericho are still doing it, because they don't
Yep.
go too crazy with it. They'll do some bumps here and there, but like you only have a certain amount. So
Yep. Look at Mick Foley. He slowed down after a while.
exactly. But yeah, I thought overall, I thought it was an incredible finish. Miro looked awesome,
Yep.
killed it. Um, I like to see him as the TNT champion because he's gonna be dominant. He's gonna be brute. You know, like
I hope so. I hope they book him correctly with this title, man.
yeah, he can have a good run for a while if they book him
Yep.
correctly. I mean, Darby had a pretty good run too. So
Yeah, he did.
yeah, so I think hopefully he'll have the title for a while. Maybe not crazy long, but several months or so, like maybe a year. He can do it if they book him right, but
Yep.
we'll see. Well,
Yep.
so that's the end of the Dynamite. But overall, I enjoyed it. I love
Yeah, so
Miro's
did I.
champion now, so I thought it was great.
Yeah. Should be fun to see what they do with that, man.
Yeah, much better than Raw.
Yeah.
uh,
Definitely.
yeah. All right, folks. Until next time, we'll see you.
Peace.
Bye.